I am late to this story, but few days ago, Unity made an announcement that went like this to game developers.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And fuck you, I'm out.
To show you guys how bad what Unity said is, I invited a friend to come and explain. Bro, please take over.
Company has decided, hey, you know how we have a lot of game devs who rely on our software, especially a lot of indie game devs, people just in their room trying to make a game purely out of the passion of game development? Well, what if we took those people and fucked them in the ass? Does that sound good to our shareholders? And the shareholders were like, yes, we like that. We like that a lot. Fuck them in the ass. Now have introduced a fee where after a project has made over $200,000 in revenue, every time someone installs that game, the developer will be charged 20 cents per download. Now, they're affecting indie game developers the most, especially free-to-play games, because imagine this scenario. There's a small team of 4 people in an indie game studio. They make a game that's successful enough to reach $200,000, and that's great. Now, first though, that $200,000 is split between the team, so $50K per person, which is a little more than the average yearly income in America, and that's great. They're making a decent income from doing something they're passionate about. But that 200K also gets 30% of it taken from Steam, so now we're at 140K. Then you gotta pay taxes, and I'm not a tax expert, but figure it's around 30% as well. Now we're down to 100K, and each person is taking home 25K each, which is a lot lower than where we started and under the yearly average income. And now imagine that this game was a free-to-play game, and all the money was generated through microtransactions. Well, in the case of a free-to-play game, you're getting many more downloads of people not spending any money than you are of people who do spend money. So let's say in the case of this game, they had a total of 1 million downloads to date. Some of these include people deleting and reinstalling, or someone installing on a different device, which will count towards the fee. And if we multiply that 1 million by the 20-cent fee per download, then we're at $200,000 in fees. So now, this indie studio that was left with $100,000 to split amongst the team is now actually at a negative $100,000, and each person on the team now owes Unity $25,000 each. Now, this is a nightmare scenario, but not an unrealistic one at all, and it's scaring a lot of developers.
Bro, thank you for the explanation, nice and simple. To put more context, 38% of the video games in the gaming industry are made with Unity, and 80% of mobile games are made with Unity. So we might see a lot of games being deleted from multiple stores, some even being lost to time if they are not archived. The reason why Unity is used a lot in the gaming industry is because it's easy to use beginners and developers than other engines. That's why it's super popular in the indie game development space. So far, indie developers and small game studios, 19 to be exact, have pulled monetization and ads on their games to fight Unity on their stupid decision. I never thought I'll see a day where Unity gets money hungry like the gaming devils EA. This is actually much more than the evils done by EA. Unity is actually destroying indie gaming at its core. Popular video games that use this engine are Pokemon Go, Monument Valley.
What did he say?
Call of Duty Mobile, Beat Saber, and Cuphead. What Unity is doing to small developers is a crime. How come they are not arrested yet? Developers must pay twice for a service they have paid for already. This violates the rules somehow. This should be looked at. I just hope that this greed they are doing now kills them, and every developer stops using their engine if they are power hungry like this. If you are a developer and want to stop using Unity, I would highly recommend Godot. It is also simpler to use. It's also free and open source game engine that will stop the monopoly of Unity so that they stop being greedy. So guys, I have an update for you on this story. So Unity has apologized. In a statement they have written, "We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion and anguish. The runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, and partners, and will be making changes to the policy, which we will share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback." Guys, I'm so happy that Unity finally came back to their thoughts. because what they were doing was wrong, and this they corrected their mistakes for it. That's it from me, guys. Peace out, guys. See you in the next video. Adios, amigos.